Hi there. I guess you want to know about how to set up a Discoure bot which can record your audios and also transcribe them so you can later use them to send this text to a large language model and it can summarize this or just send it further and give some task to an agent. This guide is for you. I set up this easy to follow tutorial. It's a guide for this voice transcription bot, and it basically is just 4 steps. So I guide you through them. You do not have to know any code. Uh, you just have to run through these steps. So you can just execute these cells, and this will do all the work for you. NVIDIA just brought out this super cool new model. Is state of the art. It's now first placed in the Hugging Face Open ASR leaderboard. So it's automatic speech recognition, and it's pretty good. And also, it transcribes 60 minutes in just 1 second. So this is really unseen and opens a lot of new doors to new interesting projects. Yeah, and another good thing is NVIDIA. They are so generous. They give us a commons license for, and this means personal and commercially free to use. So yeah, let's just dive into it. We have to set up a Discord bot here. This is this one. This is like the administrative stuff. Then we use the Python program to turn the bot active. And once it is active, we will go into our voice channel where some users are and then actively turn it there on again. So it really starts listening. Then you can turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. And after that, when you're done, you can save it in a folder and just run this NVIDIA model to transcribe it, and you will get the output like this. So now you know about how this whole 4-step process works. Let's just start. First, we do an application page and make our new Discord bot. To do this, we go here, new application, and we type a new name. So this is my transcriber. Well, we have our new bot, and we just go to this tab here, bot, configure it. So this one should be on, and the requirements, OAuth, code grant, turn it off until you really need this. Then next, we will reset the token here. This will be used later. So just go on, and a new token has been granted. Normally you have to confirm the password. In this case, it was not required. So we take this and pin it somewhere where we can use it later. Next, we go to this tab here, OAuth, and we want to give our bots the specific permissions. So instead of looking all this, we just have to check the bot, and here a new window will open. Then we also give it the connect permission because that's all the bot does. It records audio from all the users in a specific channel. So that's enough. And Discord has a really cool feature here. We can use this URL and copy it, paste it into our browser. And by doing so, Discord will assist us and we can continue to Discord. And we do it here in the browser. So we allow it, we let the bot join our server. And I repeat this in Discord again. Sometimes it's a bit buggy, better do it twice. Okay, seems like we had a success and now we can test it. Is it really in the members? Let's go to settings, members, and here my transcriber, it is here. Great. So next, it is here, but we haven't turned it on yet. So We just finished the first step of this tutorial, and now we're going to the Google Colab. In this case, I use this one. I will share it later. You can find it on my GitHub. Um, Here it's super easy. We just have to run all of this and all of this. So I will now explain shortly while it is running. This is just some common packages required for my specific Discord bot script here. And one important thing here is that I will clone my GitHub repository. This one doesn't have to be run later again. However, this is a little bit different. Here we just set the model to NVIDIA and some colors, so it's easier to follow what happens. Then in the second step, we have to set our Discord bot token. So now I forgot this. This is still an old token. So I have to replace this with the new one. And the problem is that here this will not update. So this is 5K and this is WK. It doesn't update. So in this case, you can just restart the session. A new environment should be loaded and you have the right bot key. Then this is a small helper function to check is the bot running or not. So now we load the bot from the main.py and we will start it. You can see the bot is running now. We can also turn it off with the function here. And now it is off. After it is off, you can download all the recordings. So it's basically this folder. So this zipping function is very useful if you, for example, want to save some Google Colab tokens. So you can just run this whole recording on a CPU, and then later for the transcribing, switch to a GPU. However, with this new NVIDIA model, this probably might not be necessary for audio recordings which are not too big. So you will see. But to make a recording now, we have to turn on the bot, which we do with this function. And now it's running. We can just go into our Discord and go to a voice. In this case, I want to use this one. When it is locked, we actually have to set the permission first. So we can just edit the channel. We go to permissions and we add our new transcriber in here. So I encountered a bug doing this as a member, so as a role. So that's why I'm just adding it as a member directly. Yeah, so done. And in this case, I should now be able to join this channel and go to the chat messages and here send my start recording. And here you can see this is the new function. When I call this, hey friend, how are you? Hi man, I'm good. We're just doing a small tutorial. Good to hear. Okay, cool. Thanks. It will be live soon. All right, catch you later. Catch you later. So now we do the stop, and after stopping, the bot won't record again anymore. In principle, I set it up so you can start and stop as many times, and then multiple voice lines get recorded. So now we have this recording, and we can just look here. Did it actually do something? Ah, yeah, okay. This was one member. This is me. And you can see we recorded some WAV file, and it also produced metadata. And this is the metadata for the one recording that we have, session with a date and some identifier number behind, and also the time. So with this folder, we can now go and transcribe it. Just for safety, maybe sometimes you want to zip it and then download it. You never know what happens. And next, we can just run this cell, Shift Control Enter, and we start up the NVIDIA model. Currently, we do not run any GPU, but that's no problem. So just run this, and we will load all the requirements that are necessary. So these two lines basically will set up everything. Okay, just finished. It took a little bit more than 3 minutes. And if you wonder, all of these things, that's completely normal. So it all worked. Right now, we have to restart the session. Um, so we do this by runtime and then restart session. Yes, this means that we lose all the variables and we can just define them shortly here again, script definitions. So we got the colors back and which model we are using. We will just directly load the model. So if it's NVIDIA, we just grab the model, import it, and assign it to the ASR model variable. This takes also a little bit time, so we can already go forward. And this is also code provided by NVIDIA. It's basically very simple. It's just this line here. So we're installing, we're assigning the model to this variable. And so they also provide a sample and they will run it. So we can just transcribe, or we can also transcribe with timestamps. This is what I am using. And back here, for this model, you also need secret access to the Hugging Face token. So I can just grant access. You wonder where do I get the Hugging Face token? You will easily Google that. And then you can just put it here into this and give it access to this notebook. And then this notebook of yours will then have access to Hugging Face token. This is also, I provide you a sample recording. So in case you are not going to do the Discord recordings, you can just download this directory and do the following steps. Uh, this one is a function we need to bring it into the WhisperX format, which the following few functions are built on top of. So we just define this and then we can start transcribing. We have one function for transcribe with NVIDIA Parakeet. This is the new one. And this was the old one for WhisperX. And yeah, this is all the stuff to get the information from the metadata JSON and then iterate over the files here. Also, one important thing is that NVIDIA model works only with 16 kilohertz input. So we convert it to the 16 kilohertz inputs, and yeah, then we feed it to the transcribing model here. And you can also see here the timestamps are activated. And the cool thing is, so for this one, we get word timestamps, we get segment timestamps, and we get even pair timestamps, which is pretty incredible. I don't know how they trained this. You can now see when it is done. So this is basically the transcription. I said a little bit more than my friend. And then we can continue basically and just bring it in a nicer format, like in a really discourse format. So my friend started, "Hey friend, how are you? Hey friends, how are you? Hi man, I'm good. We're just doing a small tutorial." And you can see like this is a ping pong. And in the case of three or multiple more users, we will get even, we get all this straight. That's pretty good. And here's the small debugging function, which is not really required. But yeah, this is it. In the end, you can also zip it and yeah, you're all done. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this tutorial was very helpful. And yeah, you should now be ready and just transcribe all of your meetings that you have on Discord. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about it.